What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol OLB for OLB Group. On the left-hand side, we're looking at the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First of all, let's map out obvious areas of support and resistance since we have not yet marked this chart up together. Certainly seeing this one at 521 as important. Some overhead resistance here at 647, way up there, closer to the 765. And underneath us, this double bottom strikes me as important, as well as kind of this breakout kind of stemming from right over here. I'm just noticing those two highs, right, acting as the neckline from this kind of double bottom. Boom, there's your neckline. Take that out and go higher there at $3.94. So let's take a look at the 30-minute, see if we got it right, if we can adjust anything. I would say pretty darn close, right, from that 4 area for the breakout. Certainly touch 1, 2, little chop around it, and then after that it was kind of off to the races there. I would like to see that hold as support if there's a really deep pullback. Again, not calling for that, but certainly a very technical level there. Same thing holding true with our prior double bottom from here, touch 1 and 2. That led to some nice consolidation and congestion here before this breakout, largely due to a gap, right? This is a big gap up, then fade off here, but all things considered, nice move to the upside happening in OLB. Let's take a look at today's price action specifically through the lens of Fibonacci, just to talk about the different strengths and weaknesses here. The first one I want to talk about is the weakness of the sellers, essentially, right? So on the first drive lower, you can see we made it here, did reject once and twice at the 38.2, but really after that, this entire green candle came up and retraced all the way to the 61.8. I would say that the sellers never really had a stronger grasp on price than the buyers, simply because, again, if they were stronger, they would have kept it down here for longer in the day, potentially even closing weak into the end of the day. But no, they actually, the buyers flipped it around. So let's look at it this way through the lens of Fibonacci's from the low all the way on up to the high this time. And you can see that we are respecting the 61.8, which is the line in the sand when it comes to Fibonacci's, and even, closing back above the 50%, kind of right at the 38.2. Not the end of the world, but it would have been nicer, right? Obviously, if this did hold up in this area in here. So going forward, what are we going to watch out for? From the 30-minute perspective, I think it makes it really easy. Just make pretend with me for a second and extend that Fibonacci line to the left. You can clearly see prior structure there as well. So really just watching that, right? If we go ahead and take out the price level tool, map that in, we'll go with this instead, clean up the fibs, make the chart a little bit more manageable. The breakout, or really, the most bullish thing that could happen here would be trading back above that 543, consolidating, and then getting the break to move higher up and over some, I would argue, this area right here from today. This upper wick is a bit of an anomaly, but you can certainly see rejection here and rejection there into the end of the day. The breakout could ensue up and over $5.72, in which case the target is simply right here at $6.66. After that, we know that we're sort of monitoring for continuation into the next daily zone up there at $7.65. What you want to see happen on a play like this is that you just want to see volume remain elevated, right? Clearly, there was some euphoria here, large volume on the Friday session before the long weekend. You want to see volume come back in, right? If it starts drying up, I would probably avoid this stock if it starts trading underneath that $5.21 mark, simply because of how strong a support this was here. If we give that up, I would argue it's likely back down towards $4.30. So those are my thoughts. You have some sort of plans in here. Obviously, this is bullish. Break here takes us to here, and then monitoring into the daily up towards 765. So again, that's going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed my thoughts and the levels, let me know in the comments section or down below by giving the video a thumbs up. Certainly don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.